Up and Makeup. It is Jennifer Woolsey. I hope you're all doing great today. We're going to do a makeup tutorial and talk about what to do when our get up and go is gone. And I feel that way this morning. So I did a little research to share with you guys. Let's go ahead and hop in. I've already done my morning skincare regimen. I did my vitamin C serum and my depuffing eye serum this morning. Bags under these eyes. I'm not sure what's going on with those bags. So anyway, we treated them, so they are good to go. And then I'm going to go in with that Belif VDL combo. It's got the moisturizer and the primer in it. So it's 2 steps in one. We love it. So what do you have to get accomplished this week? That is my first question. I feel like that the further we get into this lockdown or 2020 period, the more that my get up and go is gone. It's like, what do you got to get up and go for? I mean, what do you got to do? Cashmere, Complexion, and Matcha. You know, like we're doing the same things every single day, day in and day out. But what I have figured out is if I will make myself, and I use that 5-second rule that I shared with you guys, you know, if something comes to mind that needs to be done, then count to 5 and get up and do it. Get out of bed, go do the things that you need to get done. But if I will use that rule of thumb, I can accomplish a lot more. And then at the end of the day, you don't feel like you've just been a slug laying around on the couch watching TV, or when you get home from work, not feeling like you're getting things accomplished. So I share this with you guys often, but I'm a list maker. Do I have any list makers in the house? Give me some hearts if you are a list maker. Make that list. Cashmere, Complexion, we're going to use shade Buttercream. Buttercream is my shade. Are you a list maker? So I tend to, on Sunday nights, look at my calendar for the week and try to kind of make hold on. I gotta wet this beauty blender because it is hard as a rock. And I make my list for the things that I need to get accomplished for the week. You know, work-wise, for my kids, birthday-wise. And we are still debating school. We have not made a final decision yet where the boys are concerned. So I've got to do some more research and doctor's appointments and all of that good stuff to figure out what the best decision is for us. But make a list. And then what I do is I take my list each day and I break it into the top 3 things I need to get done. Because in my world with my boys, it's not always easy. It's not always easy to get everything on that list done on the first day. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to get that list done. That's okay because, you know, we all have different worlds, right? And so, you know, just making sure that you get the big things accomplished. And there is something so gratifying in checking off the boxes. I don't know about you guys, but when I can mark a task off that I did, it makes me feel like, hey, you're doing something, girl. You're moving and shaking here. And so that is probably one of the best tips I can give anybody. And then, okay, I think we're blended. What do you think? I love that Cashmere Complexion. It's 24-hour wear. It goes on well. It stays all day. It's not giving me any fits. The other thing is it kind of blends to your color. So maybe if you get one shade off, it automatically like blends to your skin, which is super cool. You don't see that in very many foundations. Okay, tattoo station for these brows. The brows are the frame to your face. You wouldn't put a picture on the wall without a frame. So go in and touch up those brows. Okay, so once I have my top 3 list of things I need to do for the day, do the hardest thing first. See, some of us are programmed that we'll do everything on the list except for the things that are hard. And then you're going to procrastinate on the hard things and not get it done is what normally happens. So if you will just bite the bullet or eat the elephant one bite at a time and get that hardest thing done first, you are going to feel like you have accomplished, you've like ran a marathon is how you're going to feel. Okay, they're not sisters, but they're not twins, but they're sisters. They match. So go for the hardest thing first. That's going to make you feel like Magix does. That's going to make you feel like you're like, yes, I have accomplished the hardest thing on my list. I can knock these other little things out, like doing your dishes and your laundry and all the things. It makes it so much easier. What's the hardest thing? So what's the hardest thing on your list? Yes, Connie, small accomplishments. So what is the hardest thing on your list today? Is it washing and cleaning out the car? Is it making phone calls for your business? Is it making reach outs? Calling customers? Is it mopping your floors? I hate to mop the floors. I don't know why. That is just my least favorite job. Is it cleaning ceiling fans and baseboards? Another one of those things that I'm not a huge fan of. Not a big house cleaner. It's not really my favorite thing. All right, we're going to use a Quad and Chocolate Sensations. We're going to go in with shade 1 first and do the base of our eye. So what is your least favorite chore or the biggest thing on your list? That's the thing you want to knock out first. Is it, we went through the boys' clothes this weekend and kind of seeing what are they outgrowing. And my youngest is growing out of everything. I don't know what these kids are eating. It's nuts. So, you know, that was a big task. Sweeping. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. We're talking about ways to get up and get things done when your get up and go is gone. So make your list for the week of things that you need to accomplish, hard things, and then start each day with your top 3 and do the hardest one first. That's where we are now. Okay, we're going to go in with 2 and pick up just a tad of 3. And we're going to work that crease. So sweeping is not fun. What are some things that you can do to make those chores easier? We got a RoboVac. So most of our floors are wood tile through our house. We have carpet in our bedrooms only. So that RoboVac, you guys, it is worth the investment. We run it at night before we go to bed and let it just kind of sweep up all the things from the day. You still have to do a good deep sweeping and mopping a couple of times a week. But it's definitely good for those like everyday dog hair, crumbs that my kids leave on the floor. You couldn't look at them and tell that they've left any crumbs. But okay, number 4, we're just going to use it down here. We're going to bring this in like a V on the wing. I know lots of parents are getting kids ready to go back to school, so maybe buying school supplies is on your list. That's always a fun one. SuperExtend liquid liner going to work. That's the hardest thing. Well, see, then you've already got it knocked out. When you do the hardest thing, then you can accomplish all the other little things a lot easier. Going to work is the hardest thing. So what task? I know I have a couple of people on here that have other businesses. So what task can you do to make your other businesses successful so you don't have to get up and go to that job every day? How about that? What can you do on your lunch break or on your 15-minute break towards your home-based business so that you don't have to go to that 8 to 5 every day? And that's really the magic of working a home-based business. When I started, I worked a full-time job for the state of Texas, and I loved my job as a social worker. It just became more about the paperwork than the people, and so that's when I was like, it's time to get out. The boys needed me more at home. And I got up an hour early to do things. Love mascara and waterproof. I got up an hour early to do things for my business. and I spent my lunch break doing things for my business. And then I worked an hour after I got home, usually after I put the boys to bed, towards my business. And once I found a rhythm of putting the time in, even if it's only 3 or 4 hours a day, you will see the results that you want to see in that home-based business so that you don't have to go back to that 9 to 5. And that's really how I coach my team, is find the little pockets of the day that you can squeeze in, even if you're at home with your kids, little pockets of the day that you can squeeze in 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there to do reach outs and to do a live video. That's what I'm doing with you guys. I got to get ready, so I might as well get ready and share with you things that I love that make a difference in my life. So if you sell Tupperware, which I know my friend Cindy does, then do a live video about how you fix breakfast. And I got a little bit of mascara down here, girls. I'm gonna have to wipe that out. I got messy this morning. That's okay. Do a live video about how you get ready, or you fix your breakfast, or prep your lunch with your Tupperware. Or make those calls, during your lunch break. We're going to use Love Queen Carnation for our blush today. We're going to blush up those cheeks. Or make Facebook reach outs. Maybe you don't want to do calls, make Facebook reach outs. Little bit of tappy tap tap. What do you think about that? Okay, I'm going to go back and blend just a little bit. Blend, blend, blend. There we go. All right. And then let's finish this look off with a birthday balm in Surprise. And see, I didn't want to get up and get dressed this morning. I wanted to lay in bed and not do anything at all. But I did it anyway. So I did my hardest thing first. And look, I'm ready to go. I feel like I've accomplished something. And here we go for the day. So get up, count to 5, get up, get the hardest things done that you've got to do. Make a list of the other things that need to get done in your day and knock them out one at a time. Girl, you got to get up early. If you want success, you got to be hungry for success. Get up early and get it done. That is going to make that whole experience with your home-based business so much better. So make yourself get up 30 minutes earlier, get your stuff done, prep, do a video, and show everybody how to use those tools, and you are going to see the success that you want. So if you guys are looking for a home-based business to bring in some extra income for your family, reach out to me. I would love to get you set up and teach you all the tips and tricks that I do and help you to feel more beautiful. I hope y'all have a great day. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you later. Get it done. Bye, guys.